Yo, what up? How you guys doing out there today? This is your boy Roto Beast, and I'm here to present you my MLB picks for Monday, April 2nd. If you're new to this channel, please make sure to click the subscribe button below. This way you can watch all my MLB, NBA, and NFL videos. And if you want to play the actual lineups that we're playing every single day, visit our website at www.rotobeast.net. Before we get started, I just want to say I hope everybody had a wonderful Easter. I definitely did. Had a crazy weekend. Went out to Chico for a couple of days, with my little brother, and it was his birthday, so we celebrated out there. And let me tell you, it was wild. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, great time. I'm back home. Finally, kind of starting to feel a little bit better. Recovered a little bit today. Yeah, so let's just jump into this slate. But before we do, if you don't mind, drop a like button below. I really appreciate it. If you guys can help me out with a like, it really, really helps me out. And yeah, I mean, we got this slate. I mean, I don't know. It's like I was telling you guys the very first day. We got to kind of wait a couple weeks and see what's going on with players, see who's trending, see who's doing good, who's not, doing so hot to start the season. Now we're getting into the fourth and fifth starters on teams, so this is a pretty tough slate for pitching. I think that there's one guy that I definitely like. I'm probably gonna just go with, to be honest. I mean, pitching is tough, but hey, we'll do our best, as always, to get us all in the green. The money team, we've been on absolute fire. NBA is still rolling, and then MLB. I mean, 3 for 3 MLB. What can you say? Hey, we've been getting it. Hey, don't miss out. This is the last day for you to actually get our MLB pre-order special. I said I was taking it off Monday morning. So yeah, hey, jump on that, get it in before that comes down. And yeah, so I think there's some teams that I'm liking on this slate that I'm going to be targeting batting wise. Like I said, the pitching is pretty ugly, so there's pretty much just one guy that I'm liking. Let's talk about the games real quick, and then we'll jump into our plays. So first, we'll talk about the Chicago White Sox going into Toronto to face the Blue Jays. This game has a 9.5 implied total. Toronto's favored by 1. Then you got Baltimore going into Houston. This game has a 9.5 implied total as well. Houston's favored by 1.5. You got Boston going into Miami. This game has a 9 implied total, and Boston's favored by 1.5. You got Philadelphia going into New York to face the Mets. This game has an 8 implied total, and I mean, the Mets are just slightly favored. You got Washington going into Atlanta. This game has a 9 implied total. Washington favored by 1. You got the Dodgers going into Arizona to face the Diamondbacks. This game has a 9 implied total, and the Dodgers they're slightly favored in this one. You got the Rangers going into Oakland. This game has a 9 implied total, and Oakland's favored by 1. You got Cleveland going into LA to face the Angels. This game has an 8.5 implied total. Cleveland's favored by 1. And then you got Colorado going into San Diego to face the Padres. This game has an 8.5 implied total. Colorado's favored by half a run. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with the game wise. Let's just get into these picks. Not going to spend too much time on them because I just think that there's some obvious spots that we could definitely target. So before I jump into these picks, if you haven't, like I said, drop a like for me. Make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure you got those notifications turned on so you never miss none of my videos. There's a couple teams that I am going to be targeting though. You got um, we got Houston. We got Houston going against Tillman, who's just absolute trash in my opinion. The guy, I feel this is a spot that he's definitely going to get rocked. I think that the Astros are one of the top teams to target. Then you also got Bartolo Colon on the slate. Bartolo Colon, I mean, this dude, all he does is throw, high school speed fastball straight down the middle over and over. He got crushed tons of times last year, so I'm really liking Oakland today. And the cool thing about Oakland is they do got a bunch of value. The guys aren't too priced up. Then I'm also liking the Red Sox and the Blue Jays as well. Those are a couple other teams I'm going to be targeting. So we'll get into pitcher. I mean, you got Charlie Morton. He's going against Baltimore. Yes, Baltimore does have hitters, but they also, strike out a lot. they're free swingers, so he can give up a home run or two. I could definitely see that happening, but I don't think he's gonna get rocked. I think that he's definitely gonna have a great chance to get a win in this game. As I like I was saying that the Houston's gonna rock Tillman. So yeah, Charlie Morton, he has strikeout upside. We know that he pitched very well for the most part last year. I just think that he's a guy that gives you a solid floor for your cash games compared to some other guys. Then we'll go on to Tanner Roark. For me, he's more of a GPP play because we seen last year this guy, he can pitch well. He is a solid pitcher, but we also seen the times where he's got rocked. So you got to kind of we'll see how his first start goes before we really kind of take our approach on him. Then we'll look at. I mean, for me, I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably just gonna plug in Charlie Morton. He's a very fair price, mid tier for my cash games. I mean, I just think that he's a one of the best plays. I mean, if not the absolute best play pitcher wise. Like I said, and this is, like I said, 4 cash games. I am going to get a couple guys that I think are pretty good for GPP as well. But cash game wise, I think that you probably have to go him. So, like I said, I quickly already mentioned Rorik. I think that you can look at him for GPP. Then, I mean, this is a guy. I was looking at this guy hard right here. I mean, GPP only. Don't get me wrong. For me, I think he's more of a GPP, but he was pitching very well in spring training. I mean, he's just cheap. I think that the Red Sox are definitely going to get some runs in this game, going against Trevor Richards. So yeah, the Marlins, they traded everybody away. I mean, they're not that good of a team, and I think that this guy could definitely. I'm not expecting him to go out and have a crazy game, but he'll get you 4 or 5, maybe even 6 strikeouts. Hopefully he can get us a quality start, 6 innings. The only thing is they said before that he was more of a, I think he was more of a reliever. So I don't know if he's on a pitch count or whatnot. I'm actually gonna look at that a little bit more after this video. But like I said, GPP wise, I think this guy's a solid play. Then we got yeah, I guess I also was gonna say, but I didn't see him though. Oh yeah, Clevenger. I don't know why I didn't see him, but I like Clevenger. This is a guy. I mean, the Angels. I mean, they're a solid hitting team. They're a decent team. Don't get me wrong. I mean, but this guy. I mean, at the end of the year last year, he ended the year on fire. I mean, he faced them 43. He got a 38, 49, 46, 55. He was pitching very well. He's usually going to get you 6 or 7 Ks. Has a really good chance to get a win. So GPP, if you want to go down a little bit for Morton, I definitely think that he is probably like your second safest play, I want to say. But the Angels, they do have hitters, so like I said, everything's up in the air the first week. We got to kind of see how these guys do, and then we can really have more of a clear picture. But yeah, him, and then another guy I think you could look at is Bettis. I'm trying to give you 5 pitchers. I give you 5 of everything else. I was digging deep. Yeah, so I think that Bettis is another guy that you could look for GPP. He's going against San Diego, who are going to be in the bottom of the league this year, just like they were last year. Hitting wise, they really don't have too many really good players. And no, I like him. I mean, very fair price tag. This allows you to get some good bats in. Like I said, in a hitter's park. And Bettis, this guy, he wasn't too bad of a pitcher last year. I mean, one thing about the Rockies pitchers that is hard is the fact that they pitch at core. So it's, obviously their numbers are going to be up compared to people who pitch at, pitchers parks. But yeah, I mean, this guy's had solid outings. Even at course, he's had decent outings. For this price tag, I mean, we're gonna need about 25. He was averaging 19 last year. He has 30 fantasy point upside. So he's a cool price tag. So I mean, that's kind of where I'm at. I like Charlie Morton for cash, Clevenger, and then the last 2 guys. You can go with Rorik if you trust him, Bettis, and then the guy Johnson. I don't know. I like that guy Johnson though. To be honest with you, for where's yeah, right here for Boston. I like this guy. I just like Miami. They don't have nobody. I mean, and he was pitching very well, like I said in spring training. So he's a guy I'm definitely gonna look at in GPP. Now we'll go to catcher and first base. Um, I'm trying to go against Tillman, and I'm really trying to go against Bartolo Colon. I already told you that. So I like Matt Olson. This guy has monster power upside. First game of season, he hit a homer. He has multi-homer upside. I mean, he's at least got on base. At least one time, taking some walks, which you really gotta like for that floor. So he's solid. Then there we go, Marwin Gonzalez going against Tillman. He's been batting in the middle of the order. I mean, I know he hasn't had nothing special. I mean, the season just started. There a couple games in. He got you a double, couple RBIs. You would definitely take this. Love going against Tillman. If he's gonna be batting like fifth-ish, somewhere around there, definitely take a look at him. Gaddis. Gaddis actually has really good career numbers against Tillman as well. Plus, hey, I don't have to explain. Hey, Gaddis, he's a really good player. I played this guy a lot last year, and he's always pretty low owned, and he has the upside. He takes walks as well. He has a good eye, so I think he's a really good play. Actually, here, we'll look it up real quick. Gaddis, hold on, let me find this real quick. I was just looking at it earlier. So I'm really liking. Yeah, see, so it shows right here. So he's 4 for 8 with 2 doubles, 3 RBIs, a walk. He has 1 strikeout. So I mean, for the most part, he's really taking care of Tillman. It is limited sample sizes. Don't get me wrong, okay? I understand that these dudes they don't have the best number, but I mean, hey, I only take BVP to like a certain extent, and these guys are really good hitters. So I mean, I'm really gonna be looking at the Astros. So a couple more guys, really quick, and then we'll get out of first base. I talked about Gonzalez. I like him. I like Gaddis. You can look at McCann as well. For the Astros, it depends on where he's batting. For me, if he's batting, say 6 or 7, it's cool. But if he's batting like 8th or something, then I don't know. I probably would rather find the extra 200 and go with Gaddis. I'm pretty sure that he would be batting ahead of him. And then the guy Alonso going against JC Ramirez. I mean, this guy JC Ramirez. I mean, he was a solid pitcher. Don't get me wrong, actually, but he also got hit a little bit. Alonso, so start the season off. I mean, nothing crazy. I mean, he got you what, 10 at-bats, a double, a homer, a single, 4 RBIs. I mean, hey, you'll take it. I mean, for sure. I like him. I think that he's in a really soft spot at a very fair price tag. Now we'll go to second base. Altuve going against Tillman. Love him. I think he's one of my favorite plays on the slate. Like I said, I understand that he hasn't had the absolute best success in the past against him, but nonetheless, I really like him. Then we got Cesar Hernandez going against Matt Harvey. I mean, Harvey had one good season maybe, and then he had a couple bad seasons or a couple, I don't know, but I just know the past 2 years the dude's been straight trash. I'm gonna be looking to target him. I really don't like too many Philly guys, but I like this guy Cesar Hernandez. I played him as well last year. He's been very consistent. He's always really low owned, and he also has still upside as well. Then we're gonna go with Jed Lowry, another A, going against Cologne. I think, let's see. What was his? Hold on. Let me find this real quick. I think he has a couple hits off Cologne as well. And we know that that dude has upside. Oh, yeah. See, so right here. So he's 3 for 7 off Cologne. Like I said, not too big of a sample size, but got you a double. I mean, this guy, he's solid. He's a really good play. I mean, he's always a very fair price tag. I know he hasn't done nothing really special to start the season, but great spot to get started going against Cologne. A guy I quickly forgot to mention up top is no, never mind. Where's he at? Oh, Devin Travis. I like some Toronto Blue Jays. I mean, I understand. I'm not chasing the. Okay, he's 1 for 12 to start the season. Whatever. He got a walk as well. But this guy's he's batting. High in the order. He's a solid player. Last year, he past couple years he's been playing very well. I really like the Blue Jays. I think that this is a really solid spot for the Blue Jays going against this guy, Renato Lopez. This guy, if you dig deeper into this dude Lopez numbers, I mean, he gets hit hard. He's not a very good pitcher. So I really like the Blue Jays. Then we got third base. Donaldson will go right back with the Blue Jay going against this guy Lopez. He's trash. Donaldson. 2 years ago, he was the MVP. We know what this guy's made of. You can look at a guy like Rendon as well. In Atlanta, they're trying to say that's the new like Coors Field. Going against McComb. I mean, he was 4-9 last year. He's not the best pitcher. I'm not chasing a home run. This dude, I mean, he's just a really good hitter in general. And this is a really solid spot for him. We got Bregman, another Houston going against Tillman. I really like him. He's a good play. Devers, Boston guy. Let's see what I didn't get to see what he. So I mean, yeah, he hasn't done too bad to start. He's got a hit in every game to start the season. This guy has massive power as well. Double dong upside. Definitely look at some Boston players going against this dude Richards. Let's see. Who else? There was one more dude I was looking at. Oh yeah, right here. Chapman. Another A. Hey, this dude, past 2 games, 29, 15. He hit a 3-run jack today. And he's just a very fair price tag. Batting right in the middle of the Oregon RBI opportunities. You got to stack up these A's. You got to stack up the Rockets. I'm sorry, the A's, the Astros. I'm over here still in basketball season saying the Rockets. Okay. So let's move on to shortstop, and I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. I'm sorry, I keep talking so much. One more guy. Let me see, where was he at? Oh no, he wasn't on this. Okay, yeah, I was getting mixed up with some guys on the slates. Okay, yeah. So now we'll go to shortstop. You got Turner. Turner. He has power upside. He can get on first base, get a stolen base, get another stolen base back to back, get you that kind of upside. I like these some Washington players going against this guy, Newcomb, and then Correa, another Houston guy. Definitely, I'm gonna be looking at him. The problem with them is their price tags are high, but Correa, talk about starting the season off hot. He's the past 2 games he's got 6 hits and 10 at bats. Hey, the upside's there. There's not really much else to say about Correa. We got Simeon, A going against Cologne. Great spot. I like him. And then one more guy. Oh, yeah, Lindor. I like Lindor. He's just a really good hitter. Very fair price tag right now. Definitely like when I mentioned Alonso earlier as well. I like you could definitely look at Cleveland. Cleveland, a couple of those lefties going against what's his name? Going against Ramirez? Yeah, JC Ramirez. Okay, so we'll finish it off with outfield. I like Springer. Springer going against Tillman's a solid pick. You can look at Pollock. He had good BVP numbers actually against Raul. So I think he's somebody you could look at. He has power and speed as well. Chris Davis going against Bartolo Colon. You could look at Michael Taylor. Another Washington guy going against Newcomb? Yeah. Cargo. So he has 3 hits and 12 at bats. He doesn't have a homer or extra base hit yet. It's coming. It's a great spot. I think that he can definitely get one out against this guy Brian Mitchell. Seeing who else I'm missing. You can look at Reddick, another Washington guy. He's been especially if they put him in the 2 spot because he's a lefty going against the lefty righty matchup. Yeah, I would definitely really like him if he was batting in the 2 spot. Matt Joyce, an A, going against Bartolo Colon. And then another guy I was gonna look at too was where is he at? I was gonna say no. That's see, I was getting confused of the games. Yeah, so yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with his outfield, to be honest. Oh, one more cheap guy, actually, and then I'll wrap it up. Is he's projected this dude minimum price projected to be in the lineup, going against Tillman. I mean, the guy he hasn't had much opportunity so far this year, but 6 at bats, he has 1 hit, has a triple, RBI. This guy's just hecka fast. He has stolen base upside as well. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with these picks. Sorry if I was blabbering on. I'm trying to. The baseball season just started upon us, so I'm trying to get my mind completely into it because I'm still doing basketball videos as well, going back and forth. Like I said, it's early in the season. We have to kind of get trends going. What pitchers after 2 or 3 starts, how they're doing, if they're doing good, bad. Do we want to target them? Are we going to target them? Hitters against them, or are we going to target them as our pitchers? So we got to kind of get all that stuff kind of going in the next couple of weeks before we could really get a better idea. But hey, we do our best every night for you guys, and that's all we could do. So yeah, let's just jump into these picks. So, I already said I'm gonna go with Charlie Morton, and then catcher, first base. I like Gaddis a lot. I think the Gaddis is a really good play. Second base, man, I want to get Altuve in there, but it's gonna be tough. I already know it's gonna be tough. I think I want to go with Lowry. Take the savings. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right there. See, Bregman was the one with the good numbers. Hold on. I may adjust this. I'm just trying to get a general idea of what I'm liking. I haven't really looked at the core, to be completely honest yet. That was. Because we gotta get some value. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, Bregman. I like this dude. Sorry, I'm just trying to debate this core I like. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Gaddis. I like Matt Joyce. Like I said, he's cheap. The problem is, I think tomorrow Altuve's gonna be the dude. Oh no, I like both of them. I'm gonna put both of them in there. We will go to shortstop. See, actually no. I know what I'm gonna do. Where'd he go? Yeah, so this is something I like. These are my 5 core plays that I'm really liking right here. Um, I like these A's, like I said, and I like Houston. Those I think are honestly the top 2 teams to really target bat wise tomorrow. With Charlie Morton, I think that he definitely has a really good chance to get a win. Yeah, so let me see. Let me get you. I'm just gonna get a third baseman for you guys that I like, so I can fill it out one each position. Hold on, real quick. Let me see. Just to do. I just don't like Martin's part. That's what I'm gonna do. I like something like this. I think something like this is gonna be a solid core. This is the thing. I was even thinking about going with Bregman from Houston out of my third base, but I don't know how you guys really feel. I don't want to just give you guys somebody from every single. Just one team. I'm trying to like mix it up with different teams that I'm liking, mix it in. So I think something like this is definitely a solid core for you tomorrow. So yeah, hey, if I miss somebody or you want to discuss somebody a little bit more, drop a comment below, or you can hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at RotoBeast. Go ahead and give me an ad over there. Send me a DM. It's all good. Hey, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Let's win some money.